Both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the... Oh, my goodness! What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And here's Morant outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Mitchell with the ball.
I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it. The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Allen with a screen on Bain. The drive by Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind, but in reality, it didn't work. Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Right side, Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
And here's Morant outside. Here's Adams. Pass to Brooks. Back to Bain. Adams a screen. That shot missing. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Mitchell with the slam.
In that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 9. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Adams a screen. Morant. Mitchell grabs a miss.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
And Morant no good on that one.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers leading. Well, Smitty with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Adams finds Morant for 3. Here's Bain. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bain from outside the arc. And again, Memphis no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Allen. he drops in the layup off the glass.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Right side Moran. The offensive rebound. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Moran. No dice from the high post.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Pass to Mobley. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And so it's the Cleveland. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Moran into the lane. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Mitchell. Out to Garland. From downtown, he buries it from 3. Garland's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's Morant missing.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
This one for 3. No good there. 5 for 11 in the contest.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Moran against Garland. Okoro on the wing. That 3's off the mark. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Garland for 3. Hits the trifecta. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
The first free throw is good.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. Mobley, no good. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And it's Jackson on the take. It's stolen by Garland. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Garland's got 8 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul. 1:31 left in the second period. And Morant clears the board. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Here's Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Outside Garland. Allen with a screen on Morant. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. 6 to shoot. Garland against Morant. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Okoro.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's Adams. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Garland. From deep. He drops it from range. Garland's got 13 points in this quarter.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Outside Morant. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game. Now Mitchell. Out to Garland. The 3. From deep, Mobley. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Cavaliers
39, the Grizzlies 22.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. Oh, that's good.
Boy, it's great playing with big guys who can space the floor. Love does that and a lot more.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Bane. Jackson with a screen on LeVert. From deep, Bane. Lopez with the steal. And here's LeVert for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And Morant gets double-teamed. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Lopez in the post. Adams is there. And here's LeVert for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Bain. The three is up. Adams, the pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
LeVert goes against Bain. Pass to Wade. Jacks up a three. Drops in the three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Morant. Adams has got his first 2 points. Cleveland has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Morant against Rubio. Jackson with a screen on Rubio. Pass to Adams. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Wade. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's LeVert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Desmond Bain.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
Both free throws good for LeVert. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Adams with a screen on Rubio. Morant drawing the double team. Jackson on the wing. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Morant. Rebounded by Lopez.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Lopez, the screen on Bain. LeVert, that's good.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Rubio passes to Love. Here's Wade. Launches it. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Brooks. Rubio with a steal.
Memphis foul. John Morant. His fourth team foul. At the line for your...
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. The 3 from Mitchell. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. Shot to stop the run. Three-pointer, Brooks. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Cleveland the rebound. From deep, Mobley drills it from deep. Mobley's got 6.
Right now, he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Outside Morant. There's the triple. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland's shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And it's Mitchell penetrating, 3-pointer. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist by Mitchell.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. And here's Bane. Brooks outside. And he makes it on the layup.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Mitchell with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Now Mobley. Now here's Allen. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Garland finds Mitchell. Off target from 3-point range. The Grizzlies shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Pass to Bane. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. And the call over the back.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Allen a screen.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And I also have to praise them for their 3-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
From deep, Morant. Here's Bane. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches a 3. He can't hit that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. And Mobley throws it down.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. And it's Morant missing.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
The 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Okoro on the wing. Garland with the ball for 3. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Okoro, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Bane. Here's Jackson. Pulls it from the top of the key. The rebound by Allen. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Outside Mitchell. The 3 ball. They get the rebound. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Fires the three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Adams. Bain finds Brooks. Jackson outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort.
I smack clowns with mad style.
fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Right now! Oh, my! What a play!
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Three-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota. Got a piece of it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. We're about 1 minute into the first. Edwards gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Mobley is screen. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Towns. Count it. Good.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass. And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here he goes. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Mitchell outside. And he goes right over to Angelo Russell and slams it down.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Towns. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. Here's Russell. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up.
Boy, that shot was affected by Allen, no doubt about it. His length at 6'11", very active, solid defensive.
The try by Mitchell.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy. That's how to throw it down with a flourish. Guys, windmill that baby home.
Oh, you're right. And he does it on the reverse just for good measure.
Hey, if you're going to go to the windmill, might as well make it as flashy as possible.
And here's Edwards after Jared Allen made that last three-pointer. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Gobert. Back to Edwards. It doesn't go for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Mobley with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee
it's going down.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft. Certainly. Oh, man! What a finish!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Allen passes to Mitchell. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
And Edwards with the stuff.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. He takes it in and then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. Gets it to fall from the right block.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance.
Again, Mitchell missing. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He put together. And if you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
The 3 from Garland. Buries the long-range jumper. Garland's got 6.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Edwards against Mitchell. Driving in. Now the pass to Allen. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
There's Russell with the 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Edwards. The Cavaliers pull it in. On the wing, Mitchell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Towns with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Towns is doubled and stolen by Mobley. For the 3, and there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Allen. Garland's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. Over to the left wing. McDaniels passes to Edwards, and that one good. Edwards got 6 here in this quarter.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Garland looking it over. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Russell dishes to McDaniels. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
The dish to Edwards. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 2 points, that one goes. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Pass to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Edwards. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Gobert trying to get open. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Karl-Anthony Towns. Mobley a screen on Russell. Garland the pass to Mobley. And here is a Okoro. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Allen with the screen for Garland. Wound up there for Allen. And stolen by Russell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Don't go anywhere. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11 points. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 7 points for Allen.
Well, I think you just got to tip your hat to Allen. I mean, when he's hitting that, just say good shot.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Allen. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards unable to get that one. And Cleveland the other way now. Now here's Mitchell. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Edwards looking it over. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 5. It's deflected. Mobley finds Garland. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Here's Edwards. Excellent D there from Allen.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Both shots good from the stripe. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
One-on-one fast break. It's Allen, top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And a missed layup. Timberwolves trail by 7. McDaniels dishes to Towns. A putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got 10 points.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Timberwolves have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Russell finds Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. McDaniels with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Edwards drives in. Here's Gobert. He kicks to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Here's Mitchell. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Second chance shot, Allen. Gobert with the defensive effort. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. And that one's good. Russell.
Hey, I can't overstate it. I mean, as a defense in transition, you have to locate Russell before he finds the bottom of the net. You got to get to him quickly.
Here's Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Mobley.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And McDaniels drops them both. 32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here is Mitchell. He's got 25. Over in the corner, Allen. Mobley trying to free himself up. And another miss by Cleveland. For Minnesota, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Puts it up from 7. Here's Gobert. Russell kicks to Towns. Gobert with a wide open look. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game in both teams. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Here's Russell. Banked in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Edwards drives in. Here's McDaniels, and the bucket is good. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Gobert can't hit.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Mitchell outside. And Garland has it in the corner. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Okoro wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
McDaniels up top, looking to end the run. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Okoro. Offensive rebound. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Gobert out to Russell. Passes it to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Towns, a screen on Garland. Russell with a wide open look. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
And how about the strength from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Gobert. Screen by Allen. Mobley outside. Kicks it out to Allen. A 3 ball. Gobert pulls it in. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
From deep three-point range. The long-distance three is buried. Mitchell's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Cleveland. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
How about the ball hockey defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steal.
Looking to get back on track here, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Edwards. And then Mitchell get the dunk.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Cavaliers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell up top. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Mitchell against Russell. Off target from outside. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
8 seconds left in the fourth. Garland with it. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
I smack clowns with mad style.
ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Edwards finds McDaniels. Baseline jumper. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. Towns covering. Russell with the rebound.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
The 3 from Bain. That one no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. And he drives in. Oh, misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Morant against Russell. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Bain. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there, but the defense adjusted to that very well. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Adams finds Brooks. Tries again. The shot misses. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Brooks left side. Pass to Bain. Shot clock at 6 to stop the run. And it's Morant off the drive.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because of that.
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And Edwards slams it in.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant from deep. Towns with a rebound. Outside Edwards. With the floater. Deflects the pass. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. 1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Russell. He has 6. Here he goes. And he gets it to go. Russell's got 8.
The speed of Russell on full display. Love watching him turn on the jets and get to the cup.
Adams a screen. Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Adams a screen. He shoots it. That one a little long.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
There's 18 seconds left in the first. Russell, that's good.
Yeah, aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Fires from the wing, and the jumper falls for him. Give him 8 points now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves. Minnesota in the lead. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Yeah, a high-profile scorer since high school. I mean, you have to be impressed with Russell's ability to generate points.
Pass to Jackson. Fades. And it's in there.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul. Bane against Edwards. Beyond the arc. That one's good. Desmond Bane for 3. Bane's got 5.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Morant. Outside for Brooks. The 3 is up. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Russell with the drive. That one's off. His 3rd miss out of 8 tries. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. McDaniels against Brooks. Pass to Bane. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
He hits the 2nd from the line. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Morant with it. Towns covering. Puts it up from the high post. Pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in. For Memphis, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Adams with a screen on Russell. Morant. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Edwards outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. We've got 1:48 left in the half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Bane. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 14 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Brooks finds Bane. Over Edwards. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oh, sweet move. Oh,
nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Morant against Russell. Tries to snap the cold streak. Morant, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Russell, that's good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space.
Whoa!
Nice!
What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
The officials were right on top of that one.
13 foul. At the line for
Free throw drops for Bane.
Desmond Bane. At the line for 2.
And Bane drops them both. Now Edwards. With 4 on the clock. Driving to the basket. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the second free throw is good. Poke loose. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter.
The Timberwolves. 39.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Pass to Bane. 4-3. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. McDaniels finds Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
Good on the second one. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in the shoes.
McDaniels passes to Russell. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Russell's got 20 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Outside Morant. Morant missing again. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards.
That is powerful.
Oh, yes! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him. Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Jackson against McDaniels. Shot from the top of the key. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Minnesota has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Brooks. Here's Jackson. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Into the lane. Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Pass to Jackson. Over Towns. There's the steal. Out on his own on the break for the finish. And it's powered home by Towns.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible. Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Edwards. And it's Bane with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Jackson outside. On the wing, Brooks. Outside Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Over McDaniels. Bane, no good. Oh, got a piece of it. The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Russell from outside. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Russell's got 22 points.
Possessing a shoot-first mindset in terms of scoring, Russell's arsenal, impressive.
Jackson with a screen on Russell. And here's Morant outside. Knocks down the triple. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Right side McDaniels. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Morant. 21 points in the game. Here's Bane. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
Morant with it. Adams a screen. He got it off in time, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Minnesota with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves. Morant, no good. Minnesota has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Russell finds McDaniels. Edwards for 3. Offensive rebound. Towns. Tries yet again. It counts. And the foul. Jackson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. Clark is checked in for Memphis.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And here's Morant outside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And they're pushing it up. Here's Edwards. And they recover it. Second shot opportunity. Edwards controls the rebound and the putback. Edwards got 28.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards, the pass to Russell, to the left side wing. It's tipped. Now here's McDaniels. Gobert up top. Left side, Russell. McDaniels from long range. The shot that time not on target. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And here's Morant outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Towns passes to Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Russell against Morant. Adams with a screen on Russell. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Now Bane, 5 on the clock. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Bane against Edwards. They need this. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's and the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. The Grizzlies have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Out to the right wing. Here's Clark. And that one hits the back iron. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Back to Daniels. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Russell. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Now Morant. Clark right side. Left side Morant. Pass to Bane. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 33% so far in this game. And here's Morant. There's a minute 47 left in the final quarter. Misses the 3.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Pass to Adams. Double team on Adams. Three-pointer, Brooks. Knocks down the long J. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for D'Angelo Russell.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Clark with the screen. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Brooks finds Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Here's Morant.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
And he makes a first.
At the line for the Grizzlies, John Morant.
Second free throw, no good. Outside Edwards. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
I smack clowns with mad style.
so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big. They're dynamic. They're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. Stolen by Garland. Bain with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Morant. And Adams kicks to Brooks. Morant outside. And they double up Morant. Out to Brooks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley a screen on Morant. Garland, the top of the key jumper, is on the mark.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
Morant surveying the D. Adams the pass to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Brooks dishes to Morant. Outside, Bain. 4 on the shot clock. The leader. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Garland. Mitchell outside. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. The Grizzlies on offense. And it's Brooks in the corner. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. That 3 off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Okoro passes to Mitchell. And he goes big with the dunk right over Ja Morant.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
And they double up Morant. Outside, Bain. Stolen by Mitchell. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Now here's Morant. And there's the drive. Out to Brooks. Back to Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns.
First one falls for him. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Now here's Morant.
Oh! Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
The wide open look here for Garland. Off target with his three. And stolen by Mobley. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Bane kicks to Brooks. Just 3 to shoot. Back to Bane. Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by 4. That's the 3 fly. That's good from Allen on the assist by Garland.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Morant outside. High post try. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into double. Please give a big round of applause for your And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for Cleveland, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland, and it's Allen in at the center position. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell right side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both.
And Mitchell drops them both. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Pass to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Morant outside from downtown. That one's not going to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Here's Morant. The Cavaliers pull it in. And Garland with a clear pass to the basket.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Morant with a wide open look. Morant with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Drills the three-pointer.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
And relentless in his attack. Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Okoro off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 13. The three from Morant. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Mitchell left side. Out left to the wing. Going inside, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The three from Garland. The rebound by Steven Adams. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And it's Morant missing.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Allen, a screen on Bain. And Adams sends it back.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Now, here's Morant for 3. Morant with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Morant passes to Jackson. Brooks with no one around. Hits it from three-point range. Brooks has got 5.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And
With the score, your Grizzlies 22, the Cavaliers 38.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. On the wing, Bain. Stolen by Rubio. One-on-one here. Lays it up off the glass. Rubio's got his first basket.
Well, this is Rubio in the open floor playing off the defense and doing some damage.
And Morant throws it down.
And that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay? The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Morant drives in.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Driving.
That's a great dunk. Great
Athletic freak.
Wow. How do guys even come up with a move like that?
I don't know. That's not even normal. That's on a different level.
That has got to be deflating for the defense. He's just showing them up right now, guys.
Here's Rubio over Morant. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Rubio's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's the way it works. Good call, good finish inside by Rubio.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cavaliers. Another 3 for Cleveland.
I tell you, the move, the fake, that's big time by Rubio.
Here's Morant.
Wow. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. LeVert against Bain. Love outside. Lopez passes to Rubio. Out to Wade. Clock at 4. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Stolen by Rubio. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Well, Ricky Rubio has made a career out of trying to make the guys around him better. This guy's so unselfish.
1:56 left in the third. Love, no luck. The Grizzlies have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Adams sets the pick for Morant, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Wade, right side, takes a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Rubio outside. Love with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one. Morant outside. Jackson in the corner. Fires for 3. And that's collected by Love. Cleveland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And Rubio kicks to Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Can they get it? It's Morant with the drop. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Pass to Bain. Shoots over LeVert. The Grizzlies with another miss. Cleveland's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Inside, here's Wade. Takes it off the glass. Wade's got 7 points in the game.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now, here's Morant for 3. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cleveland ahead, just dominating the... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got LeVert, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Wade in at the 3, the small forward.
Lopez looking right at home with the catch and shoot.
Here's Morant, driving the lane. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
It's LeVert on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. LeVert's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Cleveland. To halt the run, drained for 2 points. Morant's got 14 points here in the second half.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
The kick out to Lopez. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Wade can't hit. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Three-pointer, Brooks. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The shot by Mitchell, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Morant.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Mitchell wide open. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Okoro with it. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Now, here's Morant for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. From deep. They get the rebound. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Mitchell looking it over. 6 to shoot. Outside Garland. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Allen. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Jackson a screen on Mitchell. Payne for 3. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. That one's on Morant.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
And Mitchell drops them both. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Morant outside. And they double up Morant. Stolen by Mitchell. And here is Okoro. It's good from long range.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Now Mitchell. So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way.
I smack clowns with mad style.
intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
It's Edwards with a drive. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Pass to Edwards. Now Gobert. Here's Towns. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Oh, deflected. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
McDaniels with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Here's Russell. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooting.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
It's Edwards with a drive. Here's Gobert. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Mitchell against McDaniels. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look. And that's exactly how you draw it up. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And, guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Towns, puts up a 3. McDaniels inside, checked by Mitchell, and it's going to be a 3-second call. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Russell to pass to Towns. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 so far. Mitchell against Edwards. Oh, misses the dunk. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And Edwards slams it in.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Pass to Allen. Left side Mitchell. Tries to break his ice. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this.
The previous play is
You know,
under
one thing
review.
this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The Timberwolves have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. A minute 4 left to play in the first.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now here's Towns. No good on the quick 3. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Towns. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley with it. There's the 3. Russell with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. Gobert passes to Russell. Gets the 3 to fall.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Allen with a screen on Russell. Garland for 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Russell. The kick out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Mitchell. Inside. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
And the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of take fouls to stop the fast break. Clark was the time right to make a change.
Powerful jam! Woo! On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley, puts the move on, and Mobley throws it down.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
It's Edwards on the wing, covered by Mobley. 5 to shoot. Towns finds Edwards. Here's Okoro. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. And that one falls for Towns.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Russell. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. The three from Okoro. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. That's good from Allen on the assist by Garland.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. And he comes up with a bucket. Towns has got 5 now.
A high percentage shooter from the field. Towns recognizes what good shot selection is.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Up top, Edwards. He's got 14. To the paint. Here's Okoro. And that one is hammered home.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Here's Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. And the first one at the line is good. And so Towns nails them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
All right, everybody. Get on your feet.
50 seconds left in the first half. And here's Garland. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Mitchell with the ball. Towns covering. The 3 from Okoro. Allen, it's good on the putback.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Offensive board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
The drive by Mitchell.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
No luck on that one. And the first half comes to it.
The Cleveland Cavaliers. 28. And get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Here's McDaniels. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Edwards. It's stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. For 3, Allen. Minnesota with a rebound. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Garland. Pass to Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Outside Garland. Pure from three-point range. Garland's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Blocked!
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Edwards. Left side, Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Outside Russell. Drives to the hoop. Mobley grabs the board. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Stolen by Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Not exactly what coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
2 minutes remaining on the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Edwards. Guarded closely. Towns for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Minnesota foul. Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Cavaliers timeout. Timeout called for Minnesota. 3 t-shirts are headed your way, fans. Get out of your seats.
1:52 left in the third quarter. Garland finds Mitchell. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get 1 shot at the line and retain possession. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Edwards. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Garland. Tipped. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Gobert passes to Edwards. Good D by Mobley. The Cavs trailing. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Pass to Allen. This one for three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's McDaniels, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
The drive by Mitchell, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
And, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Allen with a screen on Russell. Outside for Mitchell from behind the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Russell against Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Mobley, left side. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Now Allen. And stolen by Edwards. The shot, no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Pass to Mobley. From downtown, that one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Mitchell. Driving inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Out left to the wing. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Allen. And he commits the intentional foul. Outside Mitchell. To take the lead.
When you're trying to score the ball, the last person you want to see coming at you is Rudy Gobert.
And it's Russell on the drive. Towns. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Mitchell. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. Mobley with the block. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Allen, the pass to Mobley. Back to Allen. Good work defensively by Towns. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. The 3 from Russell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Mitchell.
Gobert often hits for a higher percentage from the field than he does from the line, but they really need his free throws here.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
When you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
McDaniels against Mitchell. Here's Towns. A minute and a half left in the game. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Okoro on the wing. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Minnesota in the lead. Russell, pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Edwards finds Russell. The rebound by Allen. An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
McDaniels against Mitchell. Stolen by Mobley. Right side Mitchell. The floater. Rebound Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. And I think we'll see them milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Timeout call, the Cavaliers. They're behind by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's stolen by Garland. Timeout called, the Cavaliers. They're down by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside for Love. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W.
Smack clowns with mad style.
Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's Morant in the corner. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And finished off by Gobert.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop, but he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And then Morant slams it in.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. They throw good, Edwards. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Here's Morant, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Oh, yes.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Morant, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Here's Edwards, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And then Morant slams it in.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless.
Oh, that was something else.
And that's another one for the highlight reel, but isn't every one of this guy's dunks that way?
Highlight level, you're right. You know, there's going to be a little extra oomph on it when he's going to send one home. Always has been like that.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Outside, Russell. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Morant finds Bain from deep. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards. They get it again. Off target at the rim.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Morant drives in.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Here's Edwards, and he drives in, and finished off by Edwards.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Morant comes with the double team. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
You got to cut off these lanes if you're the D. When Towns spots one, he's coming through full force.
Minnesota leading by 3. Edwards passes to Towns, lays it up and banks it in.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Jackson, a screen on Russell. Morant passes to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. That one drops for him.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
Edwards with it. Now defended by Bain.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Minnesota with the ball, leading by 5. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And hammers that one down right in the face of Jaren Jackson.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And they're scoring pretty well. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Morant.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
And the rejection by Jackson. To the inside. Out to Morant. Bain against Towns. Bain, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Second shot opportunity. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And it's Morant missing. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Into the lane. Here's Edwards. Second chance shot, and Gobert with the lay-in.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Adams with the screen on Russell. Here's Morant, and then Morant slams it in.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
From past the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in that. 2 minutes.
Here's Morant. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Edwards against Adams. And finished off by Edwards.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Adams with the screen on Russell. Here's Morant. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
It's stolen by Adams. Russell against Morant. Drives to the hoop, and he can't jam it through.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game. Morant kicks to Bain. Dishes to Adams. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Morant outside. Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant, 4 on the clock. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's Morant.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Morant against Russell. Adams wide open. Here's Morant. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. All right, Dave, thank you. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
To the middle, here's Brooks. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on Jaden McDaniels. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have 2 guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
A miss that time would have put him up. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 1-point game.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Here's Morant. And they get it back. There's Jackson with the 3. Bain against Edwards. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him. Just rise straight up and drill it.
Pass to McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And this is Edwards' game. And when he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Morant against Russell. Morant with a wide open look. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Morant's got 38 points.
A very efficient offensive player. The defense must respect Morant's ability to hit this one.
And it's good for 2.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Morant passes to Bain. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Great use of the pump fake. The best move in basketball. So much untapped potential with Jaren Jackson.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Timberwolves leading by 3. And finished off by Edwards.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Morant, and then Morant slams it in.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Good on the three-point shot. McDaniel's got his first 3 points of the game.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
And Adams kicks to Jackson. High post shot. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
It's Morant with the drop.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's Morant for 3. Memphis the rebound, and Adams kicks to Jackson. Adams the pass to Jackson. Here's Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Edwards, and he elevates to the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both.
Towns finds McDaniel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns, no luck.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. Latrey hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got 45 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. Here's Morant, and right through it goes. Morant's got 47 points.
I love Ja Morant's shot-making ability. He can knock him down from anywhere.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
Already one of the league's more creative assist men, Russell, making people around him better.
Here's Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Russell with the bucket.
And, you know, we talk about feel and reading the situation. Russell gets an opening there and does not flinch.
Adams with the screen on Russell. Here's Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. He kicks to Towns. Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And so he hits both. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Russell against Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Timberwolves leading by 13. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
That's tipped. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
He hits the 2nd from the line. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Drills it from outside. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Jackson from long range. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more.
Ooh, love it, love it.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
McDaniels kicks to Towns. And Bain pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Towns dishes to Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And all game long, they've worked the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. it can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
All the officials are all over that one.
And Edwards drops them both. Here's Morant. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Adams with the screen on Russell. The three from Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one goes long. Edwards against Bain. Gobert the pass to Edwards. For 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Morant surveying the D. Shoots it off the mark. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.